In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create a custom CSS with a gradient overlay. This is a fantastic technique to add a stylish, modern touch to your website, making it visually appealing and engaging for your visitors. We'll guide you step by step through the process, so even if you're not a coding expert, you'll be able to follow along comfortably. Let's start by opening your website's CSS file. If you're using a content management system like WordPress, you can do this within your themes editor. Otherwise, access the CSS file through your server or local file setup. Once you have the file open, you're ready to start coding. The first thing you want to do is identify the section of your web page you'd like to apply the gradient overlay to. This could be a header, div, or any other block element. Make note of the class or ID assigned to this element, as you'll need it when we add our custom CSS. Now, move on to adding the gradient overlay. To do this, you'll be using the background property in CSS. Use a linear gradient if you want a gradual blend of colors in one direction, or a radial gradient for a circular effect. For example, a linear gradient might look something like this. Background, linear gradient, direction, color 1, color 2. Photos. Replace direction with the angle or direction you want the gradient to flow. You can use degrees or predefined values like to right and to left and to bottom and so on. Replace color 1 and color 2 with the colors you want to transition between. These can be specified using hex codes, RGB, or even color names. If you want your gradient to overlay an image, you need to set your image as the base background first. Simply add another background property like this. Background image URL path to your image.jpg. Ensure the image is positioned and sized correctly using background size and background position. Use background size cover to make sure the image covers the element completely. Next, you'll want to stack the gradient on top of your background image. To do this, list the gradient before the image in the background property like this. Background, linear gradient, direction, color 1, color 2. URL path to your image.jpg. Okay. This ensures the gradient appears on top. Once you've added your gradient overlay, make sure to save your CSS file. If your changes are not visible immediately, try clearing your browser's cache or refreshing your page. This will ensure you're seeing the most up-to-date version of your site. You've now created a custom CSS gradient overlay, adding a vibrant, dynamic look to your web page. Experiment with different color combinations, directions, and opacity to create unique designs that align with your brand style.